Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Artistic Map Productions. Here today I have the beautiful Miss Lavell Mckinney here.
Hello.
With the owner of Italy Aspen, Guided Light Candles. Thank you for coming to the show, beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You just put on an amazing event here too as well. So tell me about the event and tell me why did you put it on?
Well, being that I'm on deployment, we do a lot of resiliency. So I wanted to, give my craft to others and let them explore into the candle world. So I thought it would be relaxing and refreshing for everybody, to get together and, calm themselves down, calm their minds down. I call it wax on taps.
Wax on taps.
Wax on taps.
She had the vibe that she created is amazing. She had wine, She had beautiful smelling candles as well that you create your own, and she lets you customize it too as well. It's a great experience. So before we get more deeper, let's talk about where do you come from and where did you grow up at?
I was born in Camden, South Carolina. I'm from South Carolina. Grew up in Greenville, South Carolina. Been there almost all my life, but have both parents, but my father, he died not too long ago. But just trying to survive like everybody else, country girl.
Country
girl.
Wait, so pork grind country, or are you talking about?
I'm talking about
from sticks.
Yes, hog maws.
Yeah.
yes. Chitlins, but I don't eat chitlins. I don't eat chitlins. But yeah, been in Greenville almost all my life. Joined the military. I wanted to join the military before when I graduated from high school, but that didn't happen. So I came in years later, and I'm glad I did because my children, who are now grown, they were old enough to be able to tell me what's going on with them. So I think that was the perfect time for me to go in. It's been a great experience, changed my life. I've met great people, networked with great people. It's been awesome. It's been an awesome ride. It really has. It really has.
So your inspiration of creating Italy and Aspen came from what prospect?
So Italy and Aspen, Guiding Light Candles and More came from my daughter losing her twin girls. They were Momo twins. They call them mono twins, and that means, if I had to describe it, means that they were in the same house, same room, same bed, under the same sheet. So they basically shared a placenta, and Italy died inside of her, and Aspen died months later, actually on July 4th. So I was already making candles, and I talked with my daughter to ask her, do you mind if I start a candle business in their name, in their honor? And she's like, yeah, that'll be perfect. So anything I do with Italy and Aspen, I always call her and let her know, do you like this? Is this okay with you? You know what I mean? Even though it's my business,
right?
I'm using her children's name, and I want her to be comfortable with what I do. Like when I got my logo made, I made sure that she liked it. Is this a good color for you? And she was like, yeah, she's down with everything that I'm doing. Italy and Aspen Guiding Light Candles and More are basically for mothers and grandmothers who've lost children and grandchildren. We're trying to inspire them, motivate them, be a beacon for them,
right.
On their healing path. We know they'll never forget, because I don't forget. My daughter hasn't forgotten. But, we still can live and thrive in this world, even after that. And I feel like that's what God wants you to do, And it takes some longer than others to heal. We're still in our healing process, and I think that this is a way for me and her to express that,
right.
Express that out to the world. So it's relaxing. I love candles. They smell so good. I don't even buy other people's candles anymore. I just make my own.
Create your own.
Yes.
Ownership.
Exactly.
So I have a lot of great entrepreneurs come on the show, and they talk about the steps that it took them to get to where they are today. So with you, I know you was in your room grinding, putting in work. You was sampling.
Yes.
You were letting other people sample and make sure it was right,
yes.
Back and forth. So tell people about the process and then what you went through.
So I I love candles, so I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I researched online. I read a lot of articles, blogs. I actually took three candle courses. My last candle course that I took was through another candle maker, Paris Northcutt, and her candle is. I love that course, to where it really sparked something in me to say, you know what, you just need to go ahead and just jump out there and do it. So I knew that it took time to test. So you have to test, and you have to buy your wax, buy your wicks, buy your, your jar, your vessels, and all that kind of stuff. No skipping, no steps. You can't. And it's people think that you just put wax, fragrance oil, and a stick in there, and that's your candle. Well, it's a method to the madness. It's a science to it. So, just kept up with it. Sometimes I got in my own way, as we tend to do sometimes.
Correct.
The imposter syndrome comes in and try to tell you what you can't do, what you can do, what you ain't gonna do. But, I just believe that, I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me. So, I had to step out on faith. Got my business license, and just trying to line everything up on the business side and the candle making side to make sure everything is right. And I thought that this was a great platform, for me to do that, because it seems like everybody had fun to me. What you think?
Yeah, I had fun. There's dancing, there's music, there's candles, there's good food. She provided great energy. She walked you through step by step on how to make the candle. She does everything that you need so you can have a successful candle at the end of your event, at the end of the experience. So that's really amazing. So your motivation to keep going. So what is your motivation to keep going?
To keep going in the candle business?
Yes.
My motivation is to honor Italy and Aspen and my daughter for her healing and mine. And to, like I said, just be there for women and for mothers and grandmothers who've lost, children and grandchildren, to show them that, we're here for them. As time go on, we also want to give some of our proceeds to go towards mothers and grandmothers who've lost their child or grandchild. We want to kind of pay for their counseling session, pay for their first counseling session. We also want to give back to the NICU units at hospitals. So once we get that on the go, I'll come back to you and talk to you a little bit more about that. But yeah, we want to do some great things. I see great things happening. I really do.
So where can someone can they order from you right now?
So right now, we're not launching until April 7th. And the reason why we're waiting until April 7th is because that's the day that my first grandbaby passed. So I wanted it to be a special day, a special launch. And I wanted it to be right. I wanted the candles to be right. I wanted the vessels to be right. I wanted everything to be perfect. I know, a coach that I follow, she always says perfect is for the broke, Tiffany Williams. And that's true. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I just wanted it on a special day. Right. I can launch now, but I don't want to. I want to wait and honor her in the right, my grandbabies in the right way, and just, so our website is being built.
Okay.
It is, for you all out there, it's italyandaspencandles.com.
It'll be in the description below.
Yes, italyandaspencandles.com. You can go there, put your email in, so you'll be the first to know when we launch. And more to come. I'm getting the social media together, the Instagram, the Facebook. I joined Snapchat. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I joined it back in 2015 and used it once and never used it again. So I said, you know what, let me explore into the social media world. So, I'll be doing that, because as an entrepreneur starting out, sometimes it's just you doing everything. You got on all the hats. Right. So eventually I will be, because I'm a true believer in pay other people for what you can't or won't do. So,
Very
you know, yes. So I will be sourcing out, you know, trying to find the experts in all that. So, but yeah, please go to ItalyandAspenCandles.com and support, patronize, whatever. You know, just be in the know so we can send you that great email so you can come in and, you know, help out, you know, mothers and grandmothers who've lost, you know, great loss, you know, their darkest times. And we just want to be there to help them heal. That's what we want to do.
So what is your favorite quote that you can tell people, and what is one lesson that you learned that you can give to other entrepreneurs that's just starting out too as well?
Favorite quote? I would say my favorite quote on the candle side, it's healing has a vibe. Embrace your guiding light, which means embrace your inner man. And if I had to give a Bible quote, one of my favorite is, the sower sows the word. So once you learn what that is, everything else is easy. So, you know, those are my quotes.
Nice. And what is a lesson or a tip that you can give a young entrepreneur just stepping in?
I would say, get out of your own way. Be careful who you put your faith in, because when you put your faith in the wrong person or the wrong thing, that's what you're going to manifest.
Right.
So do it scared. Do it by yourself if you have to. And, you know, keep God first. Because as long as you keep him first, everything else is going to fall in line.
And don't be afraid to fail. It's my favorite.
Exactly.
You're going to fail regardless.
Exactly.
So
we all going to fail in something. But it's it's the comeback.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's the comeback.
All right, so thank you so much, Lavell, for coming on this show.
Thank you for having me.
Just be out everywhere soon.
Yes.
When you want it to be, you know. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.